Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And we have a plain Nike box in front of us. By the title, you can see we have a pair of Air Maxes today. So, plain Nike box going around to the label. We have a Nike Air Max 90 in a black dark Rousseau. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Colorway, men's size 13. Retail tags have been kind of non-existent on boxes ever since prices started fluctuating. These were $140 US. Inside, plain paper. And this particular pair of Air Maxes released, I believe, on October 31st of this year, 2024, for $140 US. And this is what we are looking at today. So, this is one of my favorite Air Maxes that is released in a long time. We have this black Rousseau colorway, which is this like iridescent copper look. It is a really nice effect going across the upper. I don't really need to point out the panels. You can see where it's shimmering and shining, and the reflectiveness of the color will change depending on the angle along these two panels. So as you can see, we get a little bit of a green, a little bit of a brighter pink, some copper in there. It's a very interesting Air Max. I know it's not for everybody. For me, I really like these. This kind of reminds me of a car. I'm not going to really get into it too much. I am a huge fan of cars. But if anybody actually knows cars like I do, you will know the TVR. If you don't, I will throw it up there. TVR has done some very amazing paint jobs in their cars with this pearlescent, iridescent, color shift kind of pattern. This really reminds me of those colors that they did. I will put the color of the TVR I am thinking of that this reminds me of. But I'm going to stop rambling on about cars because we're talking about sneakers. You have a black knitted fabric along the toe box in this mesh kind of material. That same material is going up the tongue all the way around the tag. So you do have a little bit more of that material around the shoe. This part is a nice hard kind of leather. It's not patent leather, but it's definitely like a leather with an overlay. And you can see the color effect changing throughout there. Your swoosh along this area is black, but it matches this material. It just has more of a flatter matte feel, almost like a Durabuck. I'm not quite sure if that's the right material, but it does feel like a Durabuck. There is your copper in the airbag. Well, it's supposed to be a copper color. More of an orange going across that Air Max logo right there that's always paneled on the shoe. Black mesh knitted material along the ankle and heel. Blacked out Air Max rubber tag on the back. You have a black painted midsole, and your outsole is this nice combination of a lighter gum and kind of almost like that pinkish hue you would see throughout the color shift. So kind of interesting that they mixed it up and it wasn't just all this light gum color. I like that they changed it around a little bit. Once again, I really think this is a solid buy, especially if you're a fan of Air Maxes. It's a really nice colorway. And along the lining or the eyelets here on the bottom, you have that same color shift material, but you do have a nice green eyelet panel here and on the other side, which matches the tongue tag. And I really like that as well. Nice color. Black up top finishes it. It was interesting that they didn't do more green up here instead of the black, but I guess they didn't want to overdo it. I wouldn't have minded seeing the green up there as well on this eyelet formation, but that's just my opinion. You have a nice black lining, black insole with an orange Nike Air stamped underneath your heel. There's your size tag. So overall, a solid pickup if you are in the Air Maxes. And both colors are the same. You know, they just shift depending on the angle. Nothing really changes in the details across both shoes. Both have the same tongue tag and details across. Now, if you check these out on StockX or GOAT, you actually might be able to get them on sale. I think they went down in price. They were $140 retail. I think StockX, my size now, is around $100. But remember, StockX does have fees and shipping, which usually in the domestic US, when I'm ordering, comes out to about $20 on top of the price that you're bidding or that they may accept. So, for example, if you're bidding $80 on a shoe, you're going to end up spending about $100 in total with fees and shipping. So, fair warning, always add about $20 if you're domestic US to your bids on StockX, because that's going to be your fees and everything. So you could actually get these at maybe 20. Maybe if you're lucky, you can get them for 80. You'll end up paying 100. That's 40 under retail. So that's a good savings. Check it out. Don't buy them right from Nike. Make sure you find a sale first or see if they're cheaper somewhere else. But I do recommend picking them up for anybody who's a collector of sneakers or Air Maxes. I think it's a very unique colorway. I think they really did it well. It's to me like almost like a futuristic cyberpunk kind of colorway. I don't know. I'm really digging these a lot, though. Let me know what you think down below. I'm going to leave the video there. I thank you guys for coming by today, watching it, sticking around. I hope you like and enjoy the video. I will be shooting more soon, and I hope everybody has a great day. All right,